Hey, hey, how is everyone? Nice to see everyone in the house. I see. Wow, look at there. I see Boss Man up in the house. I see 12 Step. Thank you. The wonderful and special lady in my life, Miss Cajun Spice herself, Lady Love. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I see April Smith. Thank you for coming in, as well as Brooklyn Boy. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate the support. Everyone, like I said, we're here because I'm on one today. There's an old Drake song, but I was listening to it, and that what brought me to this topic here. As you know, in the last 120 hours, there has been so much stuff going on. And I was not going to say anything because I don't do drama. I was going to leave it in peace until someone decided they wanted to do a video and throw me out there and just talk crazy. That's not nice. That's not a nice person. But anyway, Miss Lorraine is in the house. How you doing, beautiful? Yes, you ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for waiting at the last minute. Believe me, I had technical difficulties. Really, my internet decided to go and so now I had to reboot and reload everything. But thank you, Shay. Thank you so much. Hello, Kane. How are you? How are you? Now you also know to start. I say greetings, sisters. Greetings, greetings. As you know, I did put this for open panel, and I wanted to come on here to tell you guys how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling a little euphoric. I'm sort of glad that I opened my third eye and saw how people really were, or how people really thought about me. You see, I I felt some kind of way by sticking with someone without really knowing their true colors. You leave. I was already in a bad group. I mean, I'm not going to say the group was bad. I had a falling out with one person in the group, and I just decided to leave the group. And I felt like I don't have to explain myself or why I'm leaving the group. I'm a grown woman. I'm just gonna exit. I don't have to say anything. I don't have to respond to your comments or none of that. I don't owe you nothing. I'm not on your payroll. So there's no reason that I should be going back to talk to you about not being part of a group. And everyone, you guys saw us. We worked well together. We did. But there was something lacking. It was not only that this person did their live and they talk about loyalty or being loyal. How is it being loyal if you going in the backyard discussing issues you have with someone? And it seemed like they had a whole lot with me. Why? I don't know. I really don't. I heard their reasons yesterday. The reason is because one, I didn't mod up everyone. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. And that's from the heart. I didn't know that. I see people do it, but I didn't understand the concept of it. I've been on YouTube, but I didn't feel the need that I had to have mods in my lives and stuff. I didn't know that. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But that was an issue. No mods. Another thing was um, I didn't want to call them Ms. V. What the hell I look like doing that? Okay. What is your name? Oh, she don't want to tell that. That putting people in her business. No, it's not. You want to know about us. You want to know what we doing, but you don't want to tell us your name. What do the V stand for? Veronica, Victoria. It didn't matter after that, but they got offended because I didn't want to call them Ms. V. And then another topic came up where they were saying, "Hey, Blue Devil, how you doing? How you doing?" Another topic came up where they were saying that I was on the live and I was talking about them. All of these are assumptions. If we honestly with that group, it came to the point, and these were some of the things that you didn't see that went on in the backyard. It was to the point where they were saying, oh, you can't say this, you can't do that, you still in this, you're not creative, your meditations are putting me to sleep. That's what they're supposed to do. If it's putting you to sleep, that means it's working. Now, I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to just leave a group and still be on speaking terms to people. But those remarks yesterday really took me for a loop. And now I'm like, I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. Nothing. And all of this came about, but over conversations. You know what I mean? Like I said, we went in the backyard. We was talking about a meeting, and next thing I know, me and you knew was being put on the firing squad. Like I thought this was a meeting about Team Viral. I thought this was a meeting about what we was going to talk about. I thought there was going to be a meeting about anything that was viral related, but it wasn't. It was about all the disappointment I did to them, what they didn't like about me. After hearing that, I felt I didn't need to tell you anything. I felt I didn't need to say anything to you. And yes, when we did the lives, I did sit there. My mother always said, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it at all. And a lot of times I don't sit back and elude people by being fake, smiling in their face and so forth. I noticed every time I said something, they cringe. Or, it was something they didn't like. Yes, the energy is for real. And I'm here to release that negativity. I even wrote down here, I wanted to apologize to you, New, for one, because the night on Boss Man Live and 420 and I got up there, we talked, and he told me how he felt. And see, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that. And I was the one that initiated that you go and talk with him, not knowing how everything turned out. And then you didn't want to talk to me. and I'm thinking like, now what the hell did I do now? Everybody cutting everybody left and right, left and right. And honestly, I wasn't hurt. I wasn't mad because I still got three good people that were still there. If I needed somebody to talk to, 4, 5, 6, I got 9 in the room right now. 9 people in the room right now I could go and talk to. I sort of felt some kind of way, but I always believe in giving people second chance. So you knew, thank you for calling and apologizing because I had no idea what was going on and I had no idea what I did. But thank you for calling and apologize. And the one thing that I want to say about the situation with Miss V on her live was supposed to have been about her and Jastar. She's supposed to have been apologizing, whatever. But it went all the way, it went sideways. And it went on about you, New, and myself. How low down we were. Now, if she said that about us, you could take it at a grain of salt that she said that about you. She said that about Lady Love. She does those things. This is her second time around. The first time that they called me to a meeting, I was the only one cammed up. And I felt so bad. I felt so bad that those people that was in that group, they was coming at her. They was coming at her hard. It was like 6-1. And I mean, my expressions, I'm like just sitting up there like, oh, I had a reaction video going on there. But don't speak to the night by April. But I felt really bad. And then that's when she called a meeting with Yunu and I, and she talked about what had happened. And she asked, did we want to stick with her or whatever? And we was like, well, you know what? Why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? What just did? What had been going on since January? You, everything about everything. Even with the first group, it was always about I and me, and I created this. And for the record, being on Team Viral did not grow our goddamn channel. Being on Team Viral, basically what it did, we got new friends. We got new subs. We got new people. We got other people from other communities. You didn't help that. It was each of us individually. Our personality is what got people to come over and become subs to us, or friends to us, or family, or a community. However the term is, I'm just so disappointed. So on her live, she kept repeating over and over again about why you knew all this started because she was called Karen. Okay? She was called Karen. Yes, it started off as a joke. But the reason she got mad when he called her Karen that time, you know how she respect John Q. She look at him as this, I guess, leader or whatever. She highly respect him. And they got a thing together. They got something else outside of Team Viral together. And then for that to be brought up while she got this respected person on her panel, yeah, she felt some kind of way. But that is a double standard because you also mentioned in your video that you was offended in a live that you knew and I was on. I think we was eating or something, but we was laughing and I called you baby bird. You said you felt disrespected that I called you that. That wasn't a curse word. I didn't call you a bitch like you did somebody. I didn't do that. But you felt disrespected because of that. I'm telling you, everything you're doing is not cool. Not at all. You have your side conversation. I'm looking at you like what you tried to do with me and Lady Love, and you knew you kept pushing Lady Love out there. And I know you probably did it trying to make someone jealous. I wasn't about that. I wasn't about that. I was proud for you to do that. I was proud for her to move and go. I hope she keep going. I hope she do. And I'm going to be there with her to help her to keep going. And yes, I did say promote. Yeah, I got a community tab. Yes, I do. I don't do all of that stuff you do. You just throw stuff out there and just think you're a promoter. You think you own people. You don't. Then you had nerve to put your little baby up there on that screen with you yesterday. Who does that? You claim to be a teacher, but you can't even keep a team. No, 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 no. Yeah. And you said all other races help each other. But when blacks come together, we can't do it. That is the reason we can't. Because someone started something, they get the big head. When you say team, all of us should have an input in anything that's going on. It shouldn't be you, the only one in the backyard doing side deals with people. You want to make money. And yes, you did say, oh, if I'm selling, you selling your stuff, other people can't sell the same thing. I was there and I heard you, and you said, I didn't offer to help anyone, or I'm like a taker and not a giver. You know why? Because I do a lot of different things. You want help with your channel? I could do that. Thumbnails, I could do that. Avatars, I could do that. Write your resume, I could do that. Get you some life insurance, I could do that. You want to buy a house? I can help you with that too. It's a lot of things that I could do. And if anyone in the room needs some assistance with any of that, you could talk to me. You could. And like I mentioned before, moving forward, backyard is only going to be used for instructional purposes to help someone to build their channel, to help someone to teach them how to do what I do. Because I don't want to go out and pay someone to do something if I could learn it myself. That's right. And yes, my numbers were low because I work Monday through Friday. I don't know what you do, but I know the other two ladies was housewives and they could do a lot of different things more than I can. Of course, my numbers was low, but how dare you get on Team Viral and want to put us on Front Street, especially me. I really believe you did it for me. Want to sit up there and say, oh, let's do our analytics. And how many subscribers you get in 7 days. Subscribers really don't matter. If anyone out there, you're a YouTuber, you want to be smart, start off by working on your watch hours. That's what you need first, because you need 4,000 of those. And you just need 1,000 subscribers, but you need 4,000 watch hours. Start on that. What is your subscribers for 7 days? What is it for 28 days? And then you want to put up there, oh, I got 143 in this time. See, you, whatever your method was, I'm not going to even say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. The other thing I wanted to is say that when you got that on that meeting with your star, the first thing you should have done was apologize, but you didn't. You didn't do that. Nope. It went on and on about you knew, and myself. And the things you said. Right. So now I know. Now I know. Capricorn. Oh, it was my pride. I was waiting on her to notice that I admired her. I'm not looking at no damn blue wrenches. Those things are so petty, period. And then I saw, I didn't even catch it, but I finally got a chance to watch it, where, you know, Boss Man came up on your channel. Now I see what Two Raw was talking about. Came up on your channel and was saying that, you know, he was just trying to tell you his channel wasn't about you. But you think everything somebody say, everything somebody do, everything somebody put out there is all about you. You're so vain. You're so vain. You're a narcissist. You're a manipulator. And you sit back and you think you intimidate people when you don't. You really don't. I just had to come up here and do this because, like I said, trying to break up a team. We, the team, each of us, we got our own unique style. We got different things that we do. And then say, I steal things. Girl, oh, I believe that is basically something what you do. You join people, grow channels, and then you try to spark that idea like it was your idea. Went to Tuba Chat, Fern's Junk Closet. You go and you see what other people do, and you try to spool that all off as yours. And if anything's boring, I know one thing. Boss Man told you to use your laptop. I'm so glad he got that in you, and I'm so glad that you started doing it, because your channels, to me, wasn't cutting it. Doing that phone stuff. We listening at your phone. No, that wasn't cutting it. That's why I didn't watch it. And as far as Two Raw go, I have went to Two Raw's channel. You can't say what I have done. But and another thing, for you to be sitting back watching everything that we do, that's a little bit freaky right there. You checking out what we doing. That's what you got to do with your time? Yeah, I hope everything everything worked for you. I hope it does. I really do. But I'm not done yet, because I was working on a video that I'm going to probably release tomorrow in regards to this stuff. But yeah, you and I and me and mine, girl, stop it. Stop it. And I hope if anybody watching this, you guys beware. People like that is not somebody you want to be with. They're not there to promote you. They just trying to do something for themselves and trying to make them look good. And then you wonder how all of a sudden, like those 6 people that was in that first group with you, just vamoose. Now you got, what was it, 5? The same thing. So what does that say? It's not the team. It's the team leader that's causing all this problem. And if you knew wanted you to promote her, you should have done it. You should have done it. What was wrong with it? You promoting everybody else. Why you couldn't promote her? Because you was being vindictive. I never asked you to promote me because I could promote myself. It's sad. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to vent about that. And now let me go and check out the conversations here. And again, like I said, it's open panel. Look, yeah, it's open panel. It would be if I dropped the link, right? Duh. I had to get that out. Like I said, I'm a humble and laid back person. I don't do drama. I don't talk about people. I try to encourage people. But yeah, that thing yesterday just really irked my nerves, you know. And to let her have the last word is not, no, 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 no. The devil is busy and trying to disrupt. Sometimes you have to exit. Yes, we do, and that's exactly what we did. You know, she wanted on her live want to put up there. Oh, and boss man agreed with me, and boss man this, and boss man, boss man, boss man. I get it. I get it. You know, you guys talk every day or whatever. That's fine. That's fine. But to think that we we as a team got to go through you to talk with another team member, no, 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 no. Yes, Miss Just Star. Yes, yes. The team was lacking honesty and jealousy is a big factor. Everybody not gonna be like your shine. No, they're not. They're not. Like I said, each of us got different talents, but together sometimes we could do some things. I know there's one thing that we like to do that she didn't. We like to talk about stuff and we could laugh. We try to make a Team Viral, the Saturday show, where you can enjoy everything and laugh about it. Nope. I always want to have that resting bitch face on, especially when I talk. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. If I missed anyone in the live, I'm sorry. I apologize. And right, right. But they say it's not them. They say they're the good person. But everyone has the same idea about you. And I don't think that's what a good person is. I haven't heard anything good come out of it. And then to top it off, one of her other nemesis did her live last night. And it was really hilarious. I was there, and of course, I fell asleep on it. Sorry, Naomi. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry. And their response to her video was uncanny. It was like they all knew the truth, and they were speaking on it. And like I said, I wished that we was told sooner about how she is. But I guess sometimes, you know, with us, most of us have to find out on our own because we probably wouldn't have listened anyway. And we probably would have said, oh, no, not her. Choose you for a goal. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But they say they are not. Just like last night, K Money said, Boss Man didn't need a promoter. He could promote himself. That's what he been doing. And I noticed that everything changed, you know, when she called us in the backyard, thinking that we gonna talk about business, but she wanted to tell us what she didn't like about us. She kept saying, Boss Man is a man. He's a man. And we talk. That light-skinned brother with the dreads is a man? I didn't know that. I don't know what she was insinuating, but I just said, you know, I knew this. Hello, Cajun Spice. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just here, just sitting back, like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
But I just had to get that on my chest. Like I said, I wasn't gonna say anything. I didn't have no exit videos. I ain't do no exit live. I wasn't gonna say anything until I saw that mess yesterday. And I went out to eat instead. Went out to eat with the family and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're supposed to get off your chest what you need to get off your chest. Because I was waiting uh, to see, because I did it, Boss Man did it. So yeah, I never apologize to you myself
why?
because she shouldn't have did that. I don't expect her to apologize. So I am going to apologize because you shouldn't have been said. There's nothing. She shouldn't have put you. She shouldn't have put you out there like that. She shouldn't have made it seem like you was just the worst person in the world.
The weakest link.
Yeah.
Oh,
All,
damn.
yeah, all that was just unnecessary. That was truly unnecessary. And I feel like she just actually, like I have, like I'm the stream that I made saying self hate.
Mm-hmm.
It's some self hate inside of her for her to actually come out and say those things about you. And you knew the way she did. Now, like I said, my issue with you knew is my issue with you knew. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you two y'all made up, and that's what I'm good. That's what I'm good with. Period.
Right.
But as far as I'm concerned, I bowed out gracefully, not to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Period. But then, notice she didn't say anything about me because I didn't say anything about her. But I
Right.
wasn't expecting her to come out and say anything about you as well because you didn't say anything about her.
I told you she had it in for me. I think she was in love with me.
Oh, Jesus. um,
I,
girl.
I mean, ever since, it wasn't when we started in January, it was fine.
Oh, yeah.
But then we started adding more to the crew. Then it became a problem with me, and I'm like, what the?
Yeah, I know. I and I'm be honest, I had already said, I told boss man, I said, yeah, everything was good when I saw it was just us three. But I'm be honest, when you came in, it seemed like she was making it seem like everything that the changes that was happening was because of you. Like you were making those suggestions and stuff to make those changes, and therefore, bam, just these are my ideas. This is what he said, or this is like, that's how she was making it seem. Basically, you know
Boss man, was you making undercover changes behind our backs?
that.
I, I know he ain't share none of that pot roasting them greens.
Well, yeah, he could have shared them greens though. Pyros, I'm good on pyro.
Right. Yeah, I know. But yeah, like I said, it's just crazy. And then last night, I don't know if you know Naomi China or have you seen her
Yeah,
before?
I've never seen him, but I've heard about him.
Right, that was the group that V was part of, News and Shenanigan, Pop, Perfect Podcast. All of them was in a group with her prior to this. And, like I said, I felt bad for her when they did what they did. And that's why I said, well, I'm still with you, but I was still cool. I'm still cool with Naomi and News and Shenanigan.
Mhm.
But working with her, trying to do something positive, and it didn't work out. And like she said, we supposed to be helping each other.
Right.
I'm so glad that you learning how to do stuff yourself. Go ahead, girl. Hey, boss man, how you
What's going on?
Boss man.
doing?
Good.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
good.
just wanted to just come here because what you said, like I had that feeling it was betrayed that way, but nah. I mean, you can even ask John Q, man. I had a long talk with him because he felt the way she was moving was different. And I was telling her, like, I just don't like the way it's being handled. And I tried talking to her. She don't want to listen to me. She said, I'm the only one who complaining the way she conduct business. So the way she changed had nothing to do with me. If it did, it was subconsciously, but I did not agree with the way she was running business. Y'all know how I reacted the first time I came to a meeting. Put my
Mhm.
analytics on the board. What? No. No. Hell no. I just
Mhm.
it's not for the world to see. We trying to help people, not let them see our shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all
Right.
know that shit, man.
That's right. I mean, like the whole deal. And I think I'm trying to rewind something back because things sort of come back.
Oops, sorry.
You bury them subconsciously in your subconscious that I was doing a Saturday session, and you knew was on there, and they was talking about something. I don't know, was it tumblers or something? And they got to getting into that topic, and I said, "Excuse me, ladies, we got a lot to do here. I got my no merchandise." And she want to take over people's lives. I'm talking about your live show. When you're doing a live, she want to get in there and start doing her thing on your live, and I'm like, no, 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 that's not gonna happen with me. I mean, she did to you knew a few times, but so
Yeah,
be it. But
I had
yeah,
a few, like at least 3 or 4 of my original day ones stopped coming to my lives because of her. And they told me this, most of them told me this yesterday when they realized that she was gone. And that shit pissed me the fuck off, man.
really,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
that,
It was just that, like you said, that narcissist attitude and her being controlling. Um, People didn't like that shit.
yeah,
And I defended her so many times to people because I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and I'll talk to them and say, "Hey, man, and this is something that came to my attention, or if it's I already see it for myself, I'm gonna say something about it." And she
mm-hmm.
said, "She swear to God, I'm the only person who ever felt that way about her." I said, "There's no fucking way in hell,
Hmm.
no way in hell." But yeah,
Yeah. But yesterday, her live, she just threw me under the bus. And wait a minute, girl, I'm not slow. I wrote it down. Yeah, I don't call her Miss V. I got negative subs. I got less than negative subs. I'm the weakest link. I got low view count. I didn't mind people up. My channel grew because of Team Viral. I'm not a supporter. I'm fake. I steal video ideas and words. I'm not a promoter, and I act like I don't know what's going on.
listen,
Oh
Wow.
no, no, you forgot one.
Oh,
You a statue. You sat up there
oh.
and yeah, there you go. You do that so well. Damn.
wow. Hey, you know
Yeah.
what?
I'm
I
just
told her,
I'm just saying straight up. After her saying all that serious, I was not feeling her no more. I have no respect. Like in that was just so wrong. That was wrong. You just don't do stuff like that, especially when people don't attack you. You just don't go attacking people like that. That's wrong.
You
That's
know, I didn't say anything. I said I wasn't gonna say anything, and then all of a sudden it happened.
right.
So
so it was one thing that you just brought up. Mods. I mean, not the mods, but the wrenches. When
mhm.
she talked to me about it, I was like, man, why the fuck is you worried about that? I'm not worried about her making me mod, but that's just
Yeah.
petty. If she don't want no mods, you can't make her have. Well, I made her a mod. You made her a mod. That was our decision. You made the decision to make her mod. I made the decision. That don't mean she have to, man. I thought the shit was lame as fuck if you ask me.
Well,
I
I know with our meeting, when we had the meeting with Lady Love, I said like, if you, so whatever she got in her head, that should have been directives that she should have put out when we first started the Team Viral. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to mod each other up. We're gonna have to go and support each other, share each other out daily, whatever. Those are things that you should tell because I haven't been in groups like that. The other group was just some people that were doing things, but Team Viral was a different group. And these are your expectations you have to let people know. Just like I have to let my kids know my expectations, and I need to know their expectations so we can groom together. Won't bump heads. But she didn't tell you had to assume you knew what she wanted.
right.
That's what I like.
That shit.
Yeah. Talk. Yeah, you picking sides. Why you picking sides, boss man?
Yeah, you heard that right. I'm
Yeah,
like, so when you say that, this is what comes to my mind. I'm picking sides because I'm still cool with them. So when you say everything cool, you're lying. That means you don't fuck with them because I'm still cool with them. That's what you're saying. I'm picking sides with them. I'm still gonna be cool with them. I don't give a fuck what you think. They ain't do shit to me.
right. And that's how we are. That's how we should be because we didn't have no problem with each other. And that's why, like when she broke up with the other group, I'm still cool with some of the people in that group. And then the people that I used to be with, she said, well, I'm still cool with them just because y'all into it don't mean. And I'm like, oh, okay. Double standards. That's what that's about.
Whoa, 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 whoa. April said she blocked her from getting in. A
What?
mob meeting.
Where is that? All the way at the bottom?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because yours probably ain't got to a point.
Oh, okay. Look,
The fact that you had to call a mod meeting and then block me from getting in. That was it for me. What the fuck? Oh, now that done pissed me the fuck off now.
oh,
Most people did that for all of your people, boss man, to try to prove a point. So just
Oh,
let
that what
it
you
be.
did?
Just let it be. Let it be.
Okay,
yeah.
boy.
Cause that's
That's
all
good.
that was in her live yesterday. It was I
Mhm.
know Trail was in there. Everybody didn't have no wrench.
I'm glad y'all don't fuck with. I ain't gonna try to fuck with ass no more anyway. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Let it be. They'll learn. You have to let them learn for themselves, and they seeing it for themselves. Let it be. You got your people still backing you up. That's all that matters.
Yep.
Yep. And like I said, we all gonna do our own thing, but I just gonna let you know, Lady Love, let you know, Boss Man, let you know, Just Star, let you know you knew, and all the mods in the house. I'm gonna be there to support you guys. I'm still gonna have, go and put things on my community board or whatever, and come up on your lives, all of that. I'm not that type of person that sit up there. I don't have no ill feeling against no one in this room.
Nope.
I'd rather be happy than to be angry.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. And I feel
appreciate that. Same
you.
back to you.
I'm finna get ready and go on John Q Live, so I'll holler at y'all good folks later, man. I just want to come support and holler at you.
All right, thank you. Much love.
One love.
All
I'll
right.
be over there.
Bye, boss man. Good luck.
Yeah, yeah. So John Q. 'Cause I was even gonna go to Miss Lorraine and talk to her. Like, I'm like, she's like the wise one. And I'm like, talk to I need to talk to someone who can make sense of everything. You know, like I said, I don't know what it is that I can do that irks people so much. But I'm not gonna sit back, like I said, and just let that person say what they said yesterday. That was bad. That was horrible. And ain't no way I'm gonna say anything else to them. I ain't got nothing else to do with them. I'm I'm not gonna subscribe from people. I don't do that.
I don't do that either.
Not gonna subscribe to from her. But I did take her off of my featured channel list.
Yeah, I did that.
Like, no way. I'm not doing that.
I'm not. I told her so. I'm not going to unsubscribe. I'm not even unsubscribed from you. New. I just don't have nothing to say really, to be honest. But I'm behind you though. At it again, you know that. Got
Uh,
much love for you, sister, and I'll be here as much as possible as I can for you, as always. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off.
All right. Thank you so much for coming up.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Hey, it's us
Hey.
again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of misunderstanding. Am I clear, or is it
Yeah. I can
is
hear
it
you. I
messing
can
with
hear
it?
you. I know everyone has
Okay.
gotten up and
All right.
said what they have to say. You was supposed to been doing something
Mm-hmm.
that got disconnected. You is the only one that hasn't released anything.
I'm not going to because I'm gonna be a woman about it. I'm gonna let them do what they have to do, get it out of their system or whatever. But um, the stuff that is being said about me, as far as like I'm supposed to have said things about certain people, not true.
Mm.
They're exaggerating it. Yes, I said, and just Star, I want you to listen to this. And if you want to come up, please come up. I just want you to know that the way she made it seem like she was saying I was talking about you, that's not true. What it was, I guess it is considered talking, but not really talking about you. So basically, what I said was, I don't think Just Star likes me. She was like, well, why do you think that? And I thought it was between us. So that means that she's not loyal. She's literally not somebody that you want to talk to because it will get out there. And everything people tell me about their business, I never say anything. It's never came out of my mouth to anybody. So what I said was, oh, because she got up on there on the panel or she was on the panel, and she said good things about everybody. And then she said something negative as far as like to me saying, oh, I didn't understand you. That's why I thought that. My bad for thinking that. I shouldn't have never said that. What I should have did is I should have talked to you about it. But I actually did call you, but I never got a, like you never called back. So it's okay. It's fine. And I apologize for even saying anything like that to her. So she made it seem like I talked about you, which is not true. Another thing about 420, I never said anything other than that he called me a Karen. I have never talked bad about him. I never put it out there. None of his business. I didn't do that. But they made it seem like I was sitting there telling people's business. It's a lie, just to say. Yes, I got upset with At It Again because I was told that she said something, and then that wasn't true. Who's this?
I say this, sir.
Hi. Hi, Just Star. Uh-oh, I don't hear her.
Oh, she's on mute.
Oh.
Greetings, everyone. Okay, I'm here. Okay, go right ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, no, the way she made it seem was like I was talking about you, which is not true. I never said anything negative except for I said she doesn't like me, and she said why, and I said because she didn't say anything good about me. Like she was saying everything, I love you, love this, and that. But then when it came to me, it was like, oh, I don't understand what you were talking about, and I felt like, oh, okay, so I got my feelings hurt. Sorry, and I should have never said anything to her. I should have talked to you about it. But the reason why I ended up talking to her was because you never answered me that day. You didn't answer my call when I called you. That's the only reason. And I never said anything negative about you as far as like, oh, this and this and this and this, whatever they're talking about, because I never said that. And I could put my hand on the Bible that I didn't say anything negative about you. Other than that, you don't like me. That's it. The reason why I thought you didn't like me is because, you and Naomi are tight. So I thought maybe you didn't like me because of things she was telling you. So I don't know.
Are you kidding me? I was in your panels and everything. Why would you think that?
Well, this was before that. That was before that, though. That happened before you got on my panel. I mean, before we talked about things like the way you talk to me now. I feel like, okay, then that wasn't true. Then I was feeling some type of way because of something else. I was having maybe one of those days. But I apologize 100%. I'm a woman about it, and I apologize for even saying anything to her.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you for
never
saying
talk
that.
Negative about you.
Please, you know how I feel about you. And I told you how I feel about you. And you were the reason why I said that I was stepping away because the way that people were treating you.
Yes.
I didn't know about all the other stuff until later.
Yes.
So that should have proven to you right then and there. And even before this was even brought up, I still had your back. And even when you and China were going through your things, there was nothing there like that. I was your friend. I'm her friend. You both are still my loved ones, and just like as I have family members, biological family members, there are some people that I don't even do. A lot of my family members I don't deal with, but I deal with some and not others. But even if we're all together, I do speak. I don't talk behind the back or any of that. So I never, ever thought that I did anything to offend you or make you feel like you are not loved. And I love you.
I'm sorry. Like I said, I love you too.
You're so sweet.
Feel better?
Love you too.
Love you, sweetie.
You feel better, you know? And see, that's what I told
I got
her.
that out of my system.
Some people...
I even wanted to talk to Lady Love, but she jumped down. So, she's back.
But, a lot of people, like Ms. V was saying, try to go in people's lives and stuff and snatch up other people and exchange phone numbers and want to be friends and stuff. I get it. Some people are like that, but I was letting her know, even though she was mad at me for whatever reason, that you just can't do that. Some people don't like that. Some people find it a little bit weird to be like that. So you got to pick and choose who you want to be cool with,
I'm
want to let
learning. Trust me, I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm
and when
learning
somebody
about
starts
circles
talking
and
about
people to
somebody,
trust and not to
just
trust.
say, I don't want to hear that, or click off.
I'm
Like,
down. I'm
and
out of
just
here. Yes,
just
that's
drop
what I'm going to do
down.
from
Like,
now on.
I'm not in that.
Oh, can I say something
Yes,
really, really quick?
100%.
Hello,
Yes.
beautiful lady love. Sweetie,
Mhm.
I wanted to apologize for infiltrating your life when I was speaking out. I love you and I really do appreciate you for giving me a platform to speak my voice. And I wanted to apologize to you because I didn't expect all that to happen on your channel. And I apologize and I love you. And I hope and pray that you have it in your heart. Of course you do, to forgive me. And I love you.
Please. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, you know I love you. You have nothing to apologize for. That's people being real, and you had to get it out. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing bad about that. That's why I said people need to be upfront about what they say and get it out. That's all. But you did that, and how y'all worked it out, and that's fine. That's all that matters. I'm still here, and you know you're the beautiful one to me, and always gonna be. You're my sister for life.
Mm-hmm. That spiritual one. That spiritual being.
Mhm.
Yes.
You still there?
I know she's on mute.
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh,
What I also wanted to say is I don't know. I mean, well, we were watching it together at it again media. And when she said that part about calling me, I might have called you even a B,
yeah.
I was blown away because that was the first time that I heard it. I had to go back and watch it
Mm.
because all I saw when she was talking, when I rewatched it, all I saw was anger, anger, anger. And I had to remove my emotions from seeing the anger and listen to the words.
Okay. Yeah.
And in listen to her words, definitely spoke volumes over her anger.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but I did unsubscribe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel the reason to allow someone to use me to turn around and hurt other people. I thought she was calling me up to apologize to
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
That never happened. But and I'm sitting there and I'm waiting and waiting. Never happened. So it
Mm.
was never about me.
No.
But you put me there and I had to, do a cleansing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because
Mhm.
that was toxic. And
Mhm.
I said to myself, I'm 52 years old and how could I have allowed toxic energy to infiltrate into my energy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so therefore I had to definitely back up and remove her from my life completely.
Mm.
See, I forgive. And when I forgive for me, not for her or anyone else.
Right.
Mm.
And in my forgiveness, I chose to walk away.
That's it.
So, you know, that's basically what I had to say. I'm still supporting each and every one of you guys, and definitely Boss Man. As I just can't with someone who that was not love. It wasn't love. And That hurt my soul.
Mm.
And I don't like when I allow people in my space and then they choose to damage me or attempt to damage me. See, the reason why I went up there on the live is because I figured I'll give her enough rope to hang herself. I hope she don't take the rope and hang herself. I hope she just stand there and spiritually be my sister and talk to me. Don't
Mhm.
call me your sister and then call me. I might have called you the B word.
Yeah. Mhm.
That was hurtful. And that's fine, you know. But see, I'm on a different level. I don't need to walk around and call people out of their name
Right.
and then don't apologize and then die flat, you know. So, all I want to say to everyone, that God is love and I'm still loving each and every one of you. I love her and I love her from afar. And sometimes that's how you have to do people.
Definitely.
You don't have to be within that same space, but you can love them and wish them the best in their endeavors. And that's what I wish for her.
Mhm.
I'm just I can't. I no, I just can't do it.
Mm-mm. Well, today is the beginning of a new week. And
Yes,
a new start for all of us. For
each
all
and
of
every
us.
day. And I am blessed to
Mm.
wake up this morning. And with me feeling blessed and highly favored,
Mhm.
that's why I can come to each and every one of you and apologize in love and let you know that I'm here and that I'm still going to support you. And if you ever have an issue with me, if I ever step on your so called toes, air quotes, please,
Don't step on the toes.
please
That
let
ain't gonna
me
happen.
know. Because I will never do anything intentionally to hurt you. I'm only here to help each other grow. Like
Right.
Boss Man said, each one teach one.
There you go.
Mhm.
But when you teaching, teach with love, not hate, not malice, not jealousy, and not in
Mhm.
contentment.
Right.
Yep.
Do it in love because it'll come back to you tenfold in love.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself. And mwah, 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 mwah. I love you, love you, love you, love you.
Love you too.
Listen to you.
Yeah. So with that being said, yes, everything, and she keep bringing up, yeah, at it again, talking about we gonna be like the Jackson 5. That was when her and Boss Man got into their little problem, and I made a joke about it. I'm like, oh, we're gonna be like the Jackson 5, the breakup, and she keep bringing that up.
Because you hit a soft spot. That's why. That's
Oh,
what it was. If you don't mind, again, I got something I need to say to you now.
okay, no problem, no problem. Let's
Okay.
let's air it out. That's what I should have called this. Let's air it out.
Takes the beautiful one to do that. My thing was in the first beginning, you knew, and I was fine.
Yeah.
We was okay. And the first thing that actually started making it a problem was when, yes, you did, you knew, and you did. You brought 420 up to me because he was my co-host, and you wanted me
Mhm.
to know about the situation you and him had if you didn't speak to him or he wasn't speaking to you. And I
Mhm.
told you, I said, that doesn't matter to me. I said, y'all don't have to speak out to each other. I don't care. I
Mhm.
say, but as long as y'all respect each other. I thought that was
Right.
behind it. That wasn't behind us. We moved on again, and then it came back up again. Then you came back and you was being more emotional about it. And I'm like wondering, like, why is this even a big deal with 420? And if you wanted to like not have him on my panel, you succeedingly did that. Because yeah, he's not coming back on my panel because he chose to not. He chose not to come on my panel because of you, And I'm just not having nobody back and forth like
Hold
that.
on.
That's
Wait, okay, before I forget what you were talking about. Okay, so basically you were saying that I went to Miss V and talked to her about it. That's not even true
no. I didn't
because
say
that
that. That's
was
what you
you
came
telling
to
Miss.
me.
Hold on,
Hmm.
go ahead. Yes, I came to you, right? And I told
Yeah.
you respectfully to respect your channel. I didn't want to just like not speak to him, but instead I said I'll stay in the bushes. You remember that? I said I'll stay in the bushes, but I will be there to give you, the support, but I don't have to be in there because I didn't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And you said, okay, that's fine. Next thing you know, Ms. V takes us in the backyard, and I was put like another firing squad saying, that I came to you and you told me not to say anything. And that was not true. If you'd have said the first time, said something like, oh, I don't want to talk about it, then I would have never came to you again. But y'all made it seem like I literally kept coming back after being told not to talk about it. That wasn't true. I could put my hand on the Bible for that one.
Okay, you knew.
That
If
part is
me and
not
you
true on
talked
me.
about it, no,
But
no,
as
no.
far as like when I talk about 420,
There you
right?
go. See, I
Thank
was
you.
Go ahead.
talking and I was talking to you
All right.
lowly, and now you over talking me and you want to talk loud. I'm not doing that to you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What I said in the beginning, because you are twisting my words, I said me and you talked about the situation with 420 in the first beginning. And I said, okay, it doesn't matter to me as long as y'all respect each other. I don't care. That should have been left alone right there. Period. Because that was between me and you. That's my channel. V ain't got no control over my channel. That's my channel. So when you and I talked about it, because you brought it to me in the first beginning, I don't know nothing about that situation. You brought that up to me about 420 and Naomi. You brought that up to me. I don't know nothing about those people. You knew them. I had nothing to do with them at all. So when you brought
Right.
it to my attention about him being upset
Mhm.
with you and the little thing, whatever y'all had going on, I told you specifically, and it came from me. I don't care as long as y'all respect each other on my channel. Did I not say that?
Okay, so yes, you did say that. But what I'm saying
Okay.
is, you're saying, so what did I say about 420? This is the thing everybody's not understanding. I never said anything other than that. He called me Karen. And then I told you I felt like every time I spoke, he never spoke back. And I felt like I was begging for him to speak, and I wasn't going to have that. And that's why I said that to you the second time.
Exactly.
Exactly. So that's all I said. But everything seems to be been put out on me saying that I've been talking about him. Then that's not even true.
But
You
that's
make it
just
seem like
it.
I'm talking about him, and all I said was he called me a Karen. That is my business to say something about it, but I just want to let you know that I was going to be in the bushes to make sure that you knew that I was there for support, but I wasn't going to speak because I felt like I was being disrespected. And that's all that I was trying to put out there. I wasn't trying to say anything about him to not be in your channel or to be your co-host. I never said that. I actually thought I was a great thing. I liked you guys together. That was not even true about me not liking you from the beginning. That's not true. I've always thought of your channel as being a great channel, and I even told you your channel was lit. I never
You
had disrespect for your channel.
And she even said that's the only time she had was drinking too.
My thing is what I'm saying about the first initial conversation, which she is just jumping clean over. Me and you had me and you, and I'm the type when I feel like I talked to you one time, I shouldn't have to talk to you a second, third, fourth time. We are adults, so if I said it's okay, it's okay. I didn't matter. It didn't matter. I said that, but then
Okay.
yes, you took it to a different level, and you got emotional about it with me when you called me, and you know that. And I was
Okay.
like,
So
I told you that did not matter to me. Why does it keep being brought up? I don't care. That's what happened before me. Leave
mhm.
it alone. I don't care. I don't do the drama. I said that several times, even like I told him. And he can, yeah, I know he probably listening. He can come over here and he can tell you the exact same thing I said. I don't do the drama.
Okay.
Just
So this.
whatever it is. No, what you did then, you came up on my panel when he was on my panel, and you came up on the panel and you was like, hey, 420, and he said something dry back, hey, and then that was it. Then after a while, he disappeared off the panel.
Okay,
He
so
left
how's that my fault? How's that my fault? You
because you
asked us to come
no,
up
I
there
didn't
because
say it
you
was
were.
your fault because I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
put words in my mouth again.
Okay.
I said he specifically, you told me that night before, I'm not going to come up on the panel. I'm not going to disrespect you. He said, blah, 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 just like you said, but then you came up on the panel when he was on there. And then he disappeared. Because he said, he texted me and said he didn't want to be on there because you was on there. So now, what in the world is going on? I don't know what's going on. So that's when I went to go talk to me because I was like, she must know what's going on. I didn't know what was going on. But y'all put me in a situation where I didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
And that shouldn't happen to me.
I think we're just going in circles. And all I said was that I was called a Karen and I was being disrespected. That's it. And then if you didn't want me to talk about it, you could have just said, you know what, I don't want to talk about it. And that would have been left right there. That was it.
It's not going in circles because, again, I said, when we talked the very first time, you told me that, yes.
Your phone is breaking up.
So the second time, as far as like when you said something about I came back to you the second time was because when he was
Love, your phone is breaking up.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, you guys are all being put in the middle of all this. Sorry, everybody.
Well, everybody's just looking for an apology for,
Yeah, but if I was told that one time, then I would have never said anything else. That's what I'm trying to explain. But I was never said that. She just said it's cool. But then the second time.
Hello.
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 Still doing.
Hello.
There we go. Is that it?
Are you there? Lady Love? So basically, we just need to squash it. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, there she go.
Well,
I think you have to take the white one down.
Yeah, I am.
Hello?
There you go. Okay, it's clear.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, it was just a little like a robotic sound for a minute, but it's better now.
Okay, my bad. No, but I said what I said basically, and you know things that we actually had arguments about, some choice words that we both said to each other that we don't like, and I didn't like some words that you said towards me, and to me, I just gotta love you from a distance. That's what I gotta do.
Wait. When did I call you names? I don't even know what you're talking about. I never called you out of your name.
It's one thing when you have
never called you out of your name. That's not even true.
When you're having an argument with me, I'm not gonna speak for all Black women, but I know when you're having an argument with me, don't refer to me as a girl. When you're talking to me,
that one. Okay, you were talking about in the background.
Yes. Okay. I didn't want to say nothing.
I apologize for that. And I did apologize. You remember I did apologize for saying girl, but it wasn't like to be derogatory. Because I'll even say my daughter-in-law is like, she's 23 years old. And I say, girl, that's not derogatory for me. I'm sorry if you don't like that word. But like I said, I did apologize for that. I was a woman and I did apologize. And I will never call you a girl again. I never even thought that would hurt your feeling. You would think it was derogatory. But as far as like, go ahead.
They know it didn't hurt my feelings. It's just when I've never went to you to call you out here to be something that I know, to say something that I figured that you would not like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, I never knew you didn't like the word girl. That's the first time I've ever called you that, and that was the last time. You ain't never heard me call you that again. Once I said it and you said you didn't like it, I never called you again. I actually apologized, and I never called you again. Then called you that name. Said that word, I'm sorry. And then as far as like the reason why I came to you the second time was you told, this is what you did. Don't even say you didn't do this, okay? This is me saying it in a nice way. You said, everybody speak to my co-host. And I had to speak because I felt like you was talking to everybody. And you said, I want everybody to respect my co-host. Everybody has to speak. So I took it as you were talking to me as well. So I spoke. But he never spoke back, and that's when I came back again, and that's when I said I will never speak. I won't say anything else in the chat. That's exactly what I said.
That's the thing. Me and you talked the day before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna say that to everybody else because that's what I say. But I spoke to you personally, us over the phone, and I said, I don't care. Don't speak to him. It's not even important. It's not that serious. So when I say everybody speak to my co-host, there's no gun up to your head to make you speak.
No,
So
you
I
didn't put a
said,
gun to my head.
but exactly, we spoke the day before, and I
Right.
said that. So if me and you had that understanding, if you wouldn't have spoke, I was not finna call you out, and you know that because I told you that. I said that. So it's not
Okay,
like
well,
that
I took
understanding
it.
wasn't there. But my thing, this is my whole thing. I don't like
Go
to be
ahead.
brought into mess. I don't like to be brought in the
Wait,
middle
say
of
that
mess.
again.
I don't like to be brought into mess, and I don't like to
Right,
be brought in the middle of mess. Period.
right.
So when
Yeah.
you brought me
That's
into
not what I was
something,
doing.
when
That's
you
not what
brought
I
into
was doing.
it, well, if you didn't think that's what you was doing, guess what? That's what you did. Sorry, because that's stuff
Yeah,
that
that's
happened
not what I was
before
doing.
me. That's something that
Yeah.
happened way before me that I shouldn't have even known about. Period. How you felt about him or he
That's
felt
my
about
bad for,
you,
yeah, that's my
that
bad for
shouldn't have
even
been brought
saying
to
that.
me. That's bringing me
Yeah.
into mess. Even with
Yeah,
the
my
Naomi
bad.
chick, I don't know her, so therefore I shouldn't have been brought into that one either. That's my thing. Whoever you
Okay,
have
well,
beef
that's
with or
fine.
you got problems with, that's who it stays with. The two of you, not
Yeah.
me. That's the
Okay.
thing.
But
Not
the
me.
reason why, and then you notice I did, when I did speak about that, that's another thing. I'm being put that I was talking about her, and that's not even like what happened. I was just explaining to you what happened on that end. And that was before we talked back to each other again from when she had that emergency. That was before it. And they're making it seem like I just did this recently, which is not true. I haven't talked to you about anything since Ms. V took us in the backyard and went in on me and said that I don't need to be coming to you. And I didn't even know that you were feeling like that. I said, if she would have came to me and said, look, don't I want to talk about it, I would have left it right there. But you never said that. You just said, well, you don't have to do that. That's fine. You don't have to do that. That's all you kept saying. You never said you knew I don't want to talk to you about it.
Well, I
Never.
feel like why would I have to talk to you about tell you that when we adults and I said it's squashed. Whatever it is, and that's it. I don't care.
No,
That was squashed. That was supposed to be squashed right there.
right.
Now, if
I'm
you
talking
didn't get
about
that
what.
memo, if you didn't get that memo on that, I'm sorry. But I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I don't do stuff
No,
like that.
when
And I
you
figure
told
if
Ms. V
somebody talk
about
to
it
me
to correct me.
when because you came to me a second time about the situation when I thought it was squashed. Why
Right.
would you come to me a
And
second
I
time when I thought it was squashed?
apologize when you took. Yeah, when you put Ms. V in it, I apologize. I did not know that's how you felt. I apologize because she did say, she don't want you to come talk to her about nothing because he is her co-host. And I said, okay. And that was it. I never came back to you
And
again.
I never
That
said
was
that
just
part.
those
So
two
she lied on
times.
that part because I know how to say that for myself. I don't need a third party on that. So she lied on that. I specifically asked her
What are
what
you
was
talking
going
about?
on.
What?
I asked her what was going
Mm-hmm.
on. I didn't tell her nothing about you. Tell her don't come to me. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't need a third party for that. I can do that myself. Which me and you talked, and I could
Okay.
have told you that.
Yeah, and she said,
But I specifically asked her
right,
what was going
exactly.
on because she didn't know. I didn't know, so I knew she knew.
Mm-mm.
That's where I put her in
She
it
just
because
knew
I
because
wanted to
she
be
heard it.
okay. Well, she heard it, but the thing
Yeah,
about
she
she knew
heard it.
something about it. Y'all put me in the blind. That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's what you are not getting.
Mm.
I'm in the blind. Don't
Mm.
put me in the blind with mess.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
And
I
I
was
already
in the
apologized
blind.
for that. And I should have never said a word about it. I had already apologized and I said, you're right. I never did come back to you. After those two times, that was it. But the thing about it, what I got upset about was when the person came to me and said, you went back and forth with them. And I was like, whoa, I thought I could trust and talk to her in the back, like person to person. But then I realized that that's not true. I can't trust everybody
Who is
not
the
to go back and
person?
say something.
Who is the person? Because I don't like
You
talking
know,
in riddles. Who's the person?
oh, it's not a riddle. Who you were talking to with, with
No, I do
420.
not. So tell me. No,
You didn't say
420 came.
anything to 420 either.
420 came to me with that, and I told him specifically,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about that. I said, whatever y'all got going on, I don't know nothing about it, but you need to not worry about. I got text messages. I
Wow.
don't have to
Okay.
lie. You
Me
believe what
too.
somebody tell you
Oh, me
because of the
too.
fact
I do too.
they come into this like you believe certain things that people saying as far as what At It Again said. It goes where you got if you want to hear the
Yeah.
truth, you put everybody together and you put everybody together in this backyard as y'all call and let everybody say what they got to say then. Because I
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you what Lady Love said, she gonna say it twice. I don't have to hesitate. I kept telling him the exact same thing I was telling you. Y'all need to leave that alone. That's what I was saying. Y'all need to leave that shit
That's
alone.
fine. I apologize. If I thought, if I, okay, I apologize if okay, now I'm not saying that I know this is not going to fix it, but again, I apologize thinking that you said things behind, like you were talking about me behind my back, basically, because that's what I was told. I have a text message showing me all that. I have proof. I have receipts, but I'm not going to be sitting here and running receipts.
You see that again?
I apologize. My bad.
To you. This is my thing. This is where you take somebody, bring you into the mess, and then guess what? You end up being a bad person because you trying to separate yourself from the mess. But then they put you in it, and then all of a sudden now you the outcast. Because if I had a problem, you knew I'd text you and I asked you. I said, "Are you doing a live?" You answered me back with a big ass no. And I was like, wait, I'm putting question marks. I put question marks. You came back, no live. Why didn't you explain to me then why you had attitude, but you didn't? You text me back with that and you listened to somebody else instead of listening to what I said or put us together in the backyard. Then you could have got this taken care of. But you decided to come at me over somebody else said that they had a problem with you in the first place. That don't even remotely sound right. They had a problem with you. Yeah. The reason why, I never said anything to you. So why would they say something to me? Guess what? Leave me out of it. Y'all need to take care of that. Leave me out of it. And I said that.
I'm done with all that. I'm done with all that.
The drama. And I said that. Yeah, but then now I'm coming back and I'm the bad person because I'm telling the two of y'all to work it out and leave me out of it. I'm done with it. That's why I said for him.
That's not what I was told. So that's fine.
Y'all from a distance. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm done.
Because I don't do all this.
But like I said, I know that doesn't fix it. But the thing is you did kind of say that I didn't like you from the beginning, which is not true. And you said that.
But that's how I felt.
But that's not true.
That's how I felt.
I know, but it wasn't true. I actually really liked you, and that's why I got to the point where it was personal. And everybody keeps saying it's YouTube, it's YouTube, it's YouTube. No, okay, so you guys, maybe it is YouTube, but to me, it's not YouTube because that's the kind of person that I am. I always, and like everybody says, you shouldn't wear your heart on your sleeve, but hey, guess what? I do. My bad. It's a fault that I guess that I have to kind of work on, and I will work on it because I see that everybody that I care about doesn't mean they care the same about me. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yes, I apologize. My bad.
That's not true because of the fact.
I'm being a bigger person. I apologize.
Just like I say, at it again, Mia. She is my sister. Yes, she is my sister. I told you the same thing. I don't call our sisters unless I feel like we was that way. You didn't make me feel that way.
Yeah. I'm apologizing again and again and again. I will apologize from the deepest part of my heart. And I'm telling you, I'm sorry. And that's all I can do. I mean, I don't know anything else to do. I did not know that this person was going to go back and forth with us. That's not what was said to me.
Well, guess what? He did a wonderful job on that. And you accepted it in. And he did it. He did a wonderful job. Trust me.
Yeah, that was, you know what? Like I told Added again, when I apologized to her, you could put stupid on my forehead for believing anything somebody else said. Period.
Oh, that sounded like the conversation.
I could own it. I could own up to that.
With that with boss man, like what? You believe everything people say. You believe everything people say.
Yeah, when you're not that person that actually, you know what, y'all create backyards. Create a backyard to get everybody together. Yeah. So everybody can say exactly what they said. Because I guarantee you, like, even if they would have created one with V back there, she know all the stuff she said to me. Mm-hmm. I would have been glad to say it, but I'm not gonna put it on live. I'm not gonna do that. Because it wasn't said in live.
Yeah.
It was said in the background. That's how I feel. But when she did what she did on live, to say what she said again about two of you, I felt like that was wrong. You shouldn't have did that. Yeah. You don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I wish that we could have. I wish that I would have never sent anybody text messages until I cooled down 2 days later. Because I did cool down 2 days later. That when it first happened, I was hot. And I should have left it alone. I knew something. You know how they tell you listen to the right side or your left side, that mind part that tells you what to do and not to do. I should have just said, you know what? I'm just not going to say anything right now. I'll leave it until see how it goes. But then everybody started making lives and calling me out and saying, oh, and then another thing I wanted to let you know, I was not in your chat. I was texted and told to go see your live. I was not in there. I was not in the bushes as you thought I was. I was not. I didn't throw any rocks and hit out. I didn't even know you were, I literally did not know you were going in on about me.
What are you
I
talking
didn't even
about?
know that. So yes, that was
What
not.
are you talking about?
When you said that I was throwing rocks and hiding out, you said I
No,
threw
I said
rocks and I
throwing
hid,
hiding the hands. I didn't
but
say
I was in the
hiding out.
bushes.
No, that was when I was talking about two
Well,
raws. I
yeah,
wasn't
hiding,
talking
yeah,
about.
hiding my hands. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I know what I said. It's
No,
on
no,
the
no, no, no.
rewind.
I'm
I'll
talking about
rewind
when
it
you
to it.
said, I'm talking about when you said I threw rocks and I hid my hands. Yes, it is correct. Hid my hands. And then you said I was in the bushes, but I was not in the bushes. I was nowhere near your live at all. I was actually doing stuff to my computer. So I was not on your live at all until somebody texted me and said, hey, go watch Lady Love's live. This is what happens when you have a big mouth. And then that was when I looked looked at your live. What I did is I passed it all the way through till you got to um just star, because I passed it all the way up to that because I'm
Okay,
not going to sit there and watch the whole thing. I just want to
I
see
don't know what
what
you're
that
talking
person
about.
was talking
Ed again
about.
was right there. Ed again was right there in my live in the chat, and I didn't say anything about you, person. I said your name, and I said that was I said, and that was it. I'm not saying no more about that. I'm leaving that alone. That's just the person I'm not dealing with right now. You was not made no major nothing on my channel. That ended up turning up into more of just star and thee. There was nothing major about you on my chat on my channel that day for Fun Friday
No,
at
I never
all.
said you. I didn't say that. I didn't say that that's
I
what it
didn't say
was. I'm
you
not
knew
talking about that.
through
I'm
rocks and
saying
hid her
her to
hand.
you. Say it again.
I said I never said you knew
I didn't hear
through
you. It went out.
rocks and hid her hands.
No, you never said my name. No, no,
I
no. You
know.
never said my name. You said the person that's not in here, the only one that's not in here. And I was the only one that wasn't in there because Ms. V, everybody was in your chat. So automatically somebody's going to say, oh, well, the Dolphins. That means you knew it's not in here. So that's who they're talking about. Automatically, that's what they'll think. Unless, like I was just thinking that. I don't know. But I
Unless
know
you
that
just
that's
put
what you had
yourself
said.
out there
And I know
because
that it was,
unless you
huh?
just put yourself out there like you did because Lady Love didn't say your name. So you just put yourself out there. So don't throw me in there because you
No,
just
you
put
didn't say
yourself
my
out there.
name. I
I
didn't
know,
say
but
you said my name.
listen, you're not listening. This is live. This is live on Ad Again Media.
I know
So
that.
all the
I
people who
know
in the
that.
chat that didn't or watching that didn't know exactly what happened or was said, now you just said something to make it seem like
That's
I
fine. I don't
specifically
have
did
anything to
something.
hide.
Well,
Yes,
see,
that's
you know
fine. I
what?
don't have anything to hide. I
That
didn't
was
say
the
anything
same
about
thing.
any wrong thing.
That
Go
was
ahead.
the same thing that Boss Man told V yesterday on her live, because she assumed that I was talking about her in
Right.
the live, and he said, "See, nobody mentioned your name."
Thank you.
So now that
I
you
didn't say
said,
she mentioned my name.
no, now that you said she was talking about you, now people are gonna think she was talking about you. You the only one think she was talking about you.
She was
That's
talking about me subliminally, as you guys keep saying that
and
I'm
that's
talking
look,
subliminally.
and that's what V said too. They was
Yep.
talking
I don't
subliminally.
know what she was talking about, but I'm not even going to be put in the category of Miss V. Don't put
But
me in that category.
if
I'm
they say
saying I knew she was talking about me because that
you,
person came and told me she was talking about me. So
You
how
hang
did they
around too
know
many
something
messy
that I didn't
people.
know?
You
yeah,
hang around too many messy people. I'm sorry.
yeah.
You really do. I don't deal because people come to me and if they told me at again over there saying stuff that might sound like she talking to you, you know what I'm telling them? Well, then guess what? If she ain't mentioned my name, you shouldn't be telling me nothing. That's just me. I
That's how
stay
you
away from mess and I stay away from drama. And I'm not finna make nobody else put somebody else like making it seem like they're just this bad person towards me. I'm not gonna do that. That's me, and I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna have nothing against nobody unless they specifically say my name.
right,
Like Two Raw did when he specifically said my name 3 times on his live. That's where I had the problem. You did it live and you mentioned my name 3 times because you know you was talking about me. That's where I had my problem because he mentioned my name. But if I don't mention your
Yeah,
name,
but
that's a
that's
guilty
another
conscience.
thing you did. Right, you did the same thing to me with that one. You assumed I was talking. I knew that he was talking about you, and that's another thing that Miss V did the same thing to me. She thought that we were talking about her. Neither one of those were true because I didn't even know what was going on. I just got up there
You know
talking
what?
about stuff and did not know he was talking about you.
You know
Same
what?
thing.
I still say the
So
same
everybody's
thing.
feeling the same way.
Brooklyn, New York boys said it right because people do lie. He shows it. Thank you, Brooklyn. That's just what it
Mm-hmm.
is. And I just like I did with my live, when I did my live about leaving, I'm going to do the same thing with you at it again. I'm going to bow out gracefully. Thank you very much again for letting me back up. Enjoy your day. But like I said, I'm loving you. You knew from a distance.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
No problem. Talk to you
Bye.
later.
Mm.
Everyone is grown for this. And he said, she said. Sure is, Jocelyn. It's just too much gossiping. Uh, I know if someone say something to me, I don't repeat it. I don't need to go back and talk about it with nobody. It just is what it is. And if people are feeling a certain
Mm-hmm.
kind of way, I'm not going to go back and forth arguing with them. You know, let's say, hey, let's just settle
Mm.
this. Um, but everyone
Yeah,
is
as
grown
far as
for
when people, Jocelyn, you know me, you know how I am. I don't tell what anybody tells me ever, no matter
always say, don't care
how
what they
tough
say. They
of a
told you
thing it
not to.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
I don't tell what people tell me. People could tell me things in confidence. You'll never hear me come out with it ever. I'll take it to my grave. But as far as like when all I said was that, as far as the Karen thing, that's the part that bothered me. And then he said it in front of somebody who I was working with in the background. That's the problem for me. Other than that, I didn't have any problems. It's fine. Anybody and everybody that wants to love me from afar it's up to them. I'm good. Trust me, I'm
something,
good.
I let it out when you're mad. True, 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 true. Like I said, the whole thing is like it's just a big mess. It's a whole lot of talking and not creating. That's what we should be doing. But also, I've been on here
Mm.
over an hour and 22 minutes, and I'm gonna have to call it a day. Longer than I expected. I
Mm-hmm.
really, really appreciate everyone coming in. Yes, Jocelyn. Said that's true. You knew to this day. I don't know what happened with anyone and you because you never want to have to deal with BS. I'm
Period.
gonna love you through good and bad. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. That's what we have to do. And sometimes, like I said, we got to let this smoke air out in the room, before things get turned over. But I know the main source of the problem has been released. Yes, yes, the main source has been released from this. And we could see, I mean, I don't know if we'll be a team or anything like that, but I know we will be working with each other, helping each other to grow our channels together. You know, it's just, especially just our movie
100.
started, and I'm excited for her and would love to get her out there and moving on up. She got
Mm-hmm.
a boss man that could help her with intros, and he can do what was he doing? Um, did he help her with her? He did her intro. Did he help her with her channel
Background, backyard, background,
a background?
thumbnail,
Right, right. Any of those things.
thumbnail,
You got a great team with you.
intro, outros. Yes.
Same with Lady Love. I am so proud that you are like me. You sitting back, you like, hey, wait a minute. I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna learn this stuff. I see your intros, I see what you're doing, and that's great. And that's what we have to do, and that's what we doing for each other. Whatever I know, I'm gonna help you because we call it pay it forward. Because one day you're gonna be there to do it for
Yep.
someone else, someone new coming in. It might be your own kid or your grandkid or whoever. I know I gotta do that, but yes, just Star, Lady Love, you knew, Boss Blake, and everyone in the chat. I'm going to get ready to go out. My daughter want to take me out for a steak, but I don't want steak. Because it's like I had steak yesterday.
Thank you. I love you. Love you too, Josh. Love you too, girl.
Yes,
she says she loves
ma'am.
us together.
Wait a minute. No,
thank you, Just Star. I would definitely.
Shay, teamwork with an I in it. You got to put TIM. That's what it is. TIM. That's the new word. Yeah, Jocelyn, I do, right? That's what I got a taste for. I should have told her to do a boil, but
and Just Star, like I told you before, hey, if you need anything, any help, let me know. I told you already. I got you.
That's right. And ain't nobody stepping on nobody's toes over here. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You ain't got to worry about.
You might stub your toe. Look, you might stub your toe, but yeah, you might stub your toe, but you ain't got to worry about nobody stepping on it.
No. And don't stub the toes. Spring is here, and it's almost sandal time. Walking around with sandals.
Hey, Miss Harris, thank you for coming
in. Yes, I know, right? I'm so glad that everyone's here. I'm glad that I got that off my chest. Now I can go on to doing what it is that I like doing.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else got anything they want to talk about? Or I think I covered everything that I needed to. But I didn't do this.
No, I'm good.
What I didn't do? Oh, I didn't do this. Uh-oh. I just seen something in my video that got to be taken out. False man. Jesus. I saw that name. I'm going to have to let Boss Man know I did a remake. Boss Man, if you're there, I did a remake. I'm done. I got to redo everything. You know. Hey.
You need to edit. You need to edit it. You good at that. Go ahead and edit it. Put something else in place of it.
I know. I sounded like Bill Withers. I know. Yeah.
That song.
What is the name of the song? Is it Keep On Using Me? Wait a minute. I don't know what the name of it. But anyway, yeah.
I know. I forgot it. Yeah, I forgot it.
It's playing in my head.
Maybe it is I called I know because he said it so many times.
It's playing in my head, but I don't want people to watch this live. Like, why is that lady just sitting there doing this?
Oh, no.
Oh, you laughed so hard when you saw it. Yes, just destroyed the piece that I was just in. It came down just a smidget. Um, but I wish nothing but the best for everyone, including her on her next journey or whatsoever. But I know, boss man out there listening, I gotta change that. Either you do it for me or I'll do it myself. Okay, for real, for real, for real. I'm about to leave. Talk to you guys real soon. I know, uh, I got some few extra days next week, so I might be doing a little something. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you for being here. Much love and peace and harmony. Aww.
Peace.
Bye.